concerned, as far as the type of weapons are concerned, that will be different, and accordingly we will be providing them all these facilities.
I'll take that to Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma, since we're talking about global best practices, so what are the global best practices for ensuring railway safety and security?
Now, you know, these extraordinary situations, what we realize from our past experiences, and we should not forget that these groups are assisted by some foreign agencies also, with all equipments and weaponry and whatnot. So now we have to realize this is not that you know the whole country, what the IB reports and they say. So we have to take into account these aspects also, as rightly pointed out to Mr. Kumar. So whatever experience we have from our other agencies, paramilitary forces, whether it is BSF or NSG, so now, and with the latest weaponry, so they are being given these kind of training. Now I would like to add one more aspects also.
Yes, sir.
You know, now our criminals and these areas, they are very brilliant minds. No longer they are the educational qualification what we require for a constable or the inspectors maybe, because they are quite qualified with all kind of engineering backgrounds and with the many the international groups also. So we have to keep in mind that our chorus people are equally well equipped to face that challenge. This is what as a manpower planning, we can feel it.
I have last.
And plus, one
yes,
more,
sir.
the incentive also. The challenge, the risk factor is also equally important. If we
Yes,
are
sir.
creating for a special particular emergencies, then we have to provide those incentives also for these people.
Absolutely. Last 60 seconds. And Mr. Kumar, what would be the special attire for chorus?
We had formed a committee, and the committee has selected a uniform, a particular uniform, which will be useful for them in a different area, and we will be providing them that particular dress as well as the additional attire that is required for a commando, and soon we will be providing them. And as Mr. Sharma told about the incentive, very good things he said, and but we have a standard practice in the MHA scenario that we have a matrix of risk and hardship. So maximum risk and maximum hardship, maximum emoluments we give them.
Right.
Similarly, we form a matrix, and accordingly the incentives will be given to the chorus commandos.
All right, so those are very constructive suggestions that are coming. On that note, thank you so much for joining us. So this new unit will strengthen the railway security in the country. That's all we had for you in this edition of Policy Watch. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Rajya Sabha Television.
According to Hindu mythology, Lord Brahma, the creator, wanted to perform a religious ritual and was searching for a suitable place. During this search, a lotus blossom fell from his hand and formed the Pushkar lake. Welcome to the holy city Pushkar, also known as the Param Teerth Sthan or the Supreme Pilgrimage Site. Located 90 miles from the capital city Jaipur, Pushkar is home to the only temple in the world dedicated to Lord Brahma. Come the full moon night, in the Hindu month of Kartik, the region comes alive with a lively spectacle, the Pushkar Fair. It is believed on this night, a drop of sacred nectar fell in the Pushkar lake, making it holy, the reason why hundreds of pilgrims from across the nation come here to take a dip.
अक्षय फल, जो भी पुण्य धर्म भजन कीर्तन जो भी करोगे वो अक्षय है, क्षय नहीं होगा कहीं पे भी। आज के दिन है, तीर्थों में 100 गुना फल होता है, लेकिन आज का यहाँ स्नान करने वाला अक्षय फल मिलता है, इसलिए हजारों पब्लिक आती है यहाँ पे।
The city overflows with thousands of people who bring cattle, especially the camels, to take part in the largest cattle fair in Asia, as they have done for centuries. Over the years, the fair has become huge in size and serves as an occasion for the villagers from far and near to gather together for some business and for a welcome break from their harsh life of the arid desert. The dull desert landscape transformed into a riot of colors. The large gaudy turbans of the men and the colorful dresses of the women add charm and zest to the affair. If the owners are dressed in catchy attires, how can their animals be left behind? So at these stalls, all the crafts of Rajasthan have been pressed into the service of the camel community. Meanwhile, the tourists are looking to have some fun. They are delighted to watch the horse and camel dance, which is one of the big attractions of the Pushkar fair.
Yeah, it is very nice and a good experience for me. It was my first time to come here. Yeah, since a lot of foreigners come here, it's a very, very exciting festival. Yeah.
Rajasthan has a magnificent variety of arts and crafts, which are on offer at the handicraft market.
This is my first time in Pushkar fair. I've been staying in India for 3 years, and I have to say, whenever I come to such places, it makes me so peaceful and so happy, especially to see people very friendly, very happy, very warm around you.
Talking of a Rajasthani festival, how can one forget the folk flavor? So at nightfall, the Pushkar town brightens up with the vibrant, vigorous and graceful dances and songs which evoke the desert in all its moods.
Union Cabinet approves 100% FDI in coal mining and contract manufacturing. The move is to bring in a huge foreign investment and promote ease of doing business in a big way. Local sourcing, norms for FDI and single brand retail eased. Union Cabinet approves setting up of 75 medical colleges with an allocation of over 24,000 crore rupees. Over 15,700 medical seats to be created. Also approved 6,268 crore rupees subsidy for exporting 60 lakh tons of surplus sugar to benefit millions of cane farmers. Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik announces the largest recruitment drive for youth to fill up 50,000 vacancies in government in the next 3 months. Also announces a scheme in collaboration with NAFED to help apple farmers, says that the situation in Jammu and Kashmir is improving, urges people to be alert against rumours. The BJP accuses the Congress of bringing shame to the country, terming the party as politically bankrupt. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister Prakash Javadekar says Rahul Gandhi's remarks on Jammu and Kashmir are false, demands an apology from the Congress and Rahul Gandhi. The I&B minister releases a book on the completion of 75 days of the Modi government's second term. Term's ending of special status of Jammu and Kashmir a historic move, says that the government is taking multiple initiatives to make India the world's third largest economy. The External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov reviewed the preparations for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Russia next week, also hold talks on regional and international issues of mutual interest. And in international news, Britain's Queen Elizabeth approves suspension of Parliament until October 14 ahead of Brexit at the request of Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Namaskar and welcome. You're with DD News. I'm Mark Lin. Our top story. In a fresh round of FDI reforms, the government on Wednesday allowed 100% foreign investment in coal mining and contract farming. The government has also eased sourcing norms for single brand retailers and approved 26% overseas investment in digital media. The cabinet also approved the setting up of 75 government medical colleges. Here's more.
The Union Cabinet has relaxed foreign direct investment rule for foreign single brand retailers and also permitted foreign investment in contract manufacturing and coal mining. Union Minister for Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal said that 100% FDI under automatic route in coal mining and associated infrastructure has been approved. Further, to boost domestic manufacturing, 100% FDI in contract manufacturing under automatic route has been allowed. Further, 26% FDI has been allowed in digital media. On FDI in single brand retailing, the Cabinet has expanded the definition of mandatory 30% domestic sourcing norm. The Cabinet has also allowed single brand retailers to start online sales, waiving the previous condition of setting up mandatory brick and mortar store.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में 100% ऑटोमेटिक रूप से एफडीआई को अलाउ किया गया। अभी तक जो कंपनी खुद मैन्युफैक्चर करती थी उसको तो 100% एफडीआई अलाउड था, लेकिन वो थर्ड पार्टी से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कराती थी तो वो अलाउड नहीं होता था। एक सिंगल ब्रांड रिटेल ट्रेडिंग में पहले से काफी छूट दी थी, जिसमें 100% एफडीआई अलाउ किया गया था, लेकिन जब भी 51% से ज्यादा एफडीआई था उसमें हमने कहा था कि 30% भारत से लोकल सोर्सिंग होनी चाहिए अगर वो एफडीआई 51% से ज्यादा है। कल्पना अभी भी वही है कि 30% से ज्यादा लोकल सोर्सिंग हो, लेकिन उसकी गहराई में जाने के बाद कुछ कमियां जो दिखी, उन कमियों को निकालते हुए इस रेजिम को और सुविधाजनक बनाएं।
Giving a big boost to medical infrastructure in the country, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved setting up of 75 government medical colleges to be attached with existing district or referral hospitals by 2021-22. The establishment of new medical colleges will add at least 15,700 MBBS seats in the country. The new medical colleges would be set up in underserved areas having no medical colleges, with district hospitals having at least 200 beds. The establishment of new medical colleges to be attached with existing district and referral hospitals would lead to an increase in the availability of qualified health professionals, improve tertiary care in government sector, utilize existing infrastructure of district hospitals and promote affordable medical education in the country.
24,000 करोड़ रुपए के खर्चे से 75 नए मेडिकल कॉलेज बनेंगे। इससे 15,700 एमबीबीएस की नई सीटें तैयार होगी और ये सभी जहां मेडिकल कॉलेज नहीं है ऐसे अनसर्व्ड जिलों में किए जाएंगे। एक तरह से विकास के इसमें जो पिछड़ गए थे, जिनको अवसर नहीं मिला था, जो आकांक्षी जिले हैं और बाकी ऐसे जिले हैं जहां मेडिकल कॉलेज नहीं है, उसको ये प्राथमिकता दी जाएगी।
The CCA has also approved a rupees 6,268 crore subsidy for export of 6 million tons of sugar during the 2019-20 marketing year starting October. This has been done in order to liquidate surplus domestic stock and help mills in clearing huge sugarcane arrears to farmers. A lump sum export subsidy of rupees 10,448 per ton will be given to sugar mills in the 2019-20 marketing year. This will benefit millions of farmers in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Karnataka as well as other states. The government is providing subsidy for export of 5 million tons of sugar for the current 2018-19 marketing year. With inputs from Sudhakar Das, DD India.
Well, the situation in Jammu and Kashmir is fast improving and significantly so. The high schools are reopening in the Kashmir Valley in areas where restrictions have already been lifted. The Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik announced that 50,000 jobs will be created for the state's youth in the coming 3 months, and many other big-ticket announcements will be made soon. In another development, the Supreme Court has referred Article 370 cases to a 5-judge constitution bench.
Situation is slowly turning to normalcy in the Kashmir Valley after the abrogation of Article 370. The situation remained calm and normal on Wednesday on the 24th day. Vehicular movement has improved and restrictions have been eased in 81 police station areas, even though security apparatus continues to be tight to prevent any law and order situation. Telephone connections have also been restored at many places in Kashmir. Governor Satyapal Malik made a big announcement on Wednesday. He said that 50,000 jobs will be available for the region in the next 3 months. This will be the largest recruitment drive in the state. The center, he said, will make a big announcement on Jammu and Kashmir.
पूरे जो गवर्नमेंट का सिस्टम है उसमें एक्सरसाइज करके ढूंढा, हमारे पास 50,000 गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स हैं, वो हम भरेंगे, उसकी हम घोषणा करते हैं। नौजवानों से कहेंगे कि वो उसमें बढ़ चढ़ के हिस्सा लें, शिरकत करें। 50,000 नौकरियां हम आने वाले 2-3 महीने में यहाँ के नौजवानों को दे देंगे।
He further said that many other schemes will be implemented in Jammu and Kashmir in the coming days.
यहाँ के जो एप्पल ग्रोवर्स हैं उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, उनसे हम वाकिफ हैं। अभी तो शुरू हुआ है, फसल 15 दिन बाद असल में उसको तोड़ना शुरू करेंगे। 22 लाख मेट्रिक टन एप्पल होता है। देयर आर 7 लाख फार्मर्स ग्रोइंग एप्पल। नाफेड से बात हुई है, वो वर्क आउट कर रहे हैं एक स्कीम जिसमें वो एमएसपी डिक्लेयर करेंगे जो बाजार भाव से कम 10 रुपए ज्यादा होगा।
Further, there are many more schemes on the anvil. The centre is planning to open one ITI and other skill development centres in each district for the benefit of the youth. 50 more colleges have also been sanctioned by the administration. High schools were opened in the Kashmir Valley in the areas where there have been easing of restrictions. A total of 3,337 primary schools, 774 middle schools have been opened. There has been a considerable increase in the number of students and teachers in schools in the last 1 week. The governor said that medical services are functioning normal and rumours must be ignored. He also assured that Jammu and Kashmir's identity will be protected.
नॉर्मलसी में वापस आने के लिए मैं लोगों को एक आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि जम्मू कश्मीर की आइडेंटिटी, इसका कल्चर, इसका रिलीजन, सोसाइटी, लैंग्वेज, हेरिटेज, हर चीज की हम हिफाजत करेंगे। उसको किसी तरह का उसके ऊपर बाहर से कोई प्रेशर आने नहीं देंगे और उसको प्रिजर्व करेंगे, प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे।
Situation was calm and peaceful on Wednesday and no untoward incident was reported. The vehicular movement is normal and people are leading a normal life. People though face problems booking air tickets due to internet not functioning. But the government has opened a separate counter for it, which is proving to be a big help to the people. The Supreme Court has referred Article 370 cases to 5-judge Constitution bench. While hearing the pleas against the repeal of Article 370, the Apex Court said that the petitions related to abrogation of special status of Jammu and Kashmir will be heard by a Constitution bench in October. Supreme Court allowed the petitioners to travel to Kashmir but to not participate in any political activity. The court allowed the petitioner student to travel to Jammu and Kashmir and visit Anantnag to his parents. The court has directed the state government to take necessary arrangements for the same and provide adequate security. The matter relating to Article 370 is with the Constitutional Bench of the Supreme Court, but the state government is leaving no stone unturned to provide all relief to people of the state and taking all the steps to ensure speedy development of the state. With inputs from Anuj, Ajay Vikram and Vikas Sarthi in Delhi, DD India.
The Bharatiya Janata Party on Wednesday slammed the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for his remarks on Kashmir. Senior BJP leader Prakash Javadekar accused the Congress of bringing shame to the nation. The BJP has demanded that Rahul Gandhi apologize to the people of the country for his remarks on Kashmir.
Even as Jammu and Kashmir is moving towards complete normalcy, statements by opposition leaders are providing fodder to the Pakistani government and the media there to attack India. Attacking Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for making a similar false remark on Kashmir, the Bharatiya Janata Party said that he has insulted the country and given Pakistan a handle to target India at the UN. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister Prakash Javadekar added that Rahul Gandhi's allegations about violence in Kashmir were wrong and said that these statements were made due to that party's vote bank politics.
राहुल गांधी जी का बयान देश को शर्मसार करने वाला है। जो कश्मीर की वास्तविकता नहीं है वो बोले, जो पाकिस्तान के हाथ में वो खेले। ये केवल बैंक्रप्सी नहीं है, ये तो दिवालियापन है ही, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा ये वोट बैंक पॉलिटिक्स है।
Javadekar demanded an apology from Gandhi and the main opposition party while describing the former Congress chief's remarks in which he had spoken about reports of violence and death of people in Kashmir as most irresponsible politics the country has witnessed.
परमिशन लिए बगैर आप कश्मीर जाएंगे, उद्देश्य क्या था? भड़काने का था। और ऐसे जब जाते हो तो फिर रीजनेबल रिस्ट्रिक्शन को भी आप इस तरह से पीपल आर डाइंग और रिपोर्ट्स ऑफ वायलेंस कहोगे तो वो गलत है। अपने देश के बारे में ऐसा कोई भी राजनेता नहीं कहता जो राहुल गांधी ने कहा है, और इसलिए कांग्रेस को माफी मांगनी चाहिए, राहुल गांधी को माफी मांगनी चाहिए।
He further said that Gandhi's tweets on Wednesday attacking Pakistan and asserting that Kashmir is India's internal issue were made due to public anger over his earlier comments. J&K Governor Satyapal Malik said Rahul Gandhi is behaving like a political juvenile.
राहुल गांधी के लिए मैं इसलिए नहीं बोलना चाहता क्योंकि वो एक देश के प्रतिष्ठित परिवार का लड़का है, लेकिन उसने बहुत जिसको कहिए फिर वो वर्ड में कहीं यूज किया था, वो जो पॉलिटिकल जुवेनाइल की तरह बिहेव किया है, और उसी का नतीजा है कि आज यूएनओ में पाकिस्तान की चिट्ठी में उसके बयानात दर्ज हुए।
Meanwhile, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said that Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India. He added, if at all a discussion is needed, it is to be done on Pakistan-occupied parts of Jammu and Kashmir.
Our neighbor is aiding, abetting, funding, training terrorists continuously without realizing the damage they are doing to the humanity. And also the damage they are going to inflict on themselves in the coming future. They should understand that. And we don't want to interfere in anybody's internal affairs. But we don't want others also not to interfere in our internal affairs. We are talking about Kashmir, this to discuss what is there to discuss in Kashmir. Kashmir is an integral part of India.
Many leaders and union ministers, including Home Minister Amit Shah, have asserted that Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India, and that includes the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. While India is mounting a successful diplomatic effort to win the support of the global community, statements from some opposition leaders is proving to be counterproductive and damaging to the nation. With inputs from Kumar Alok, DD India.
The government on Wednesday presented a report card after the Modi government completed 75 days in office in its second term. The Union Information Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar released this booklet called Jan Connect on 75 days of the Union government in New Delhi. And during the first 75 days in office in its second term, the government has taken some historic decisions. The one on Jammu and Kashmir, it's passed the anti-Triple Talaq bill in Parliament, besides presenting a revolutionary budget.
Mazboot Faisle, or True Intent, Bold Decisions, is the name of the People's Connect booklet brought out by the INB Ministry's Bureau of Outreach to give an account of the first 75 days of the Narendra Modi government 2.0. Union Information Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar unveiled the booklet at an event in the national capital on Wednesday, where he dubbed the centre's decision on Jammu and Kashmir as historic.
कश्मीर के जनता को विकास का देश के लोगों जैसा समान अधिकार नहीं मिलता था, वो विकास का सही अधिकार मिले, इसके लिए एक ऐतिहासिक निर्णय 370 के बारे में हुआ।
The minister said that the government has come out with a revolutionary budget with the target of making the nation a $5 trillion economy. He added that India is the world's fifth biggest economy at present and the goal is to make it the number 3 economy.
आज दुनिया की हम 11वीं अर्थव्यवस्था थे 2014 में, अभी 2019 में हमारा 5वां नंबर है, हम तीसरे नंबर पर जाने की मंशा रखते हैं। लो एम इज क्राइम, हाई एम रखना चाहिए, और उसके लिए कैसे राह तैयार कर रहे हैं ये भी हमने देखा।
Some of the big ticket decisions during the first 75 days of the Modi 2.0 government include abrogation of Article 370 to end the special status of Jammu and Kashmir, presentation of a revolutionary union budget, infrastructure spent to get 100 lakh crore rupees boost, anti-Triple Talaq bill passed in Parliament for upliftment of Muslim women, farmers to get 6,000 rupees each year, pension scheme for farmers, pension scheme for 40 crore workers in the informal sector, passage of minimum wages bill, pension provision for small-scale business owners, amendments in the Motor Vehicles Act, key decision in favour of security forces. The minister said that the recently concluded budget session has seen 35 bills being cleared by Parliament. The speed breaker in the Rajya Sabha has now turned into an expressway.
35 बिल पास हुए। पिछले अनेक सालों में राज्य सभा ये स्पीड ब्रेकर समझा जाता था, इस बार राज्यसभा भी हाईवे बन गया विदाउट एनी स्पीड ब्रेकर, ये हो गया।
The minister also did not miss the opportunity to point out that preceding governments didn't bother about giving any reports, but the Modi government has accounted for its first 50 and 75 days. With Girish Nishana in Delhi, DD News.
The Union Home Minister Amit Shah attended the 49th Foundation Day celebrations of the Bureau of Police Research and Development at its headquarters in the national capital. Addressing the top brass of the police organizations, the Home Minister said that usage of forensic evidence is the need of the hour for police investigators to clinch convictions against criminals. On the occasion, the Home Minister released the new logo of the organization. The theme of the function was promoting good practices and standards. The minister said that BPR and D must adopt a holistic approach towards modernization of policing.
जो मॉडर्नाइजेशन का काम आप 7 स्तंभों के अंदर कर रहे हैं, वेपन्स, बैलिस्टिक्स, ट्रैफिक एंड ट्रांसपोर्ट, बिल्डिंग एंड डिजाइन, यूनिफॉर्म, लाइफ साइंस एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इक्विपमेंट्स, इस 7 विभागों के अंदर थोड़ा सामंजस्य रहे, एक दूसरे का सभी के साथ रिलेशनशिप है, तो इसको स्तंभ मानने की जगह एक रिलेटिव दृष्टि से मॉडर्नाइजेशन की पूरी स्कीम हमारी बने, एक होलिस्टिक अप्रोच से मॉडर्नाइजेशन को देखना चाहिए। कंप्लीट पुलिसिंग, कंप्लीट पुलिस की व्यवस्था एक राज्य के करने के अंदर 10 साल का राज्य का मॉडर्नाइजेशन का प्लान बनाना चाहिए और इसी प्रकार से संपूर्ण देश को पुलिसिंग की दृष्टि से कंप्लीट करने के लिए 10 साल का एक प्लान बनाना चाहिए। मैं मानता हूं तभी जाकर मॉडर्नाइजेशन सही से मानों में सफल होगा।
And Amit Shah also asserted that police reform is an ongoing process, saying that necessary changes in the Criminal Procedure Code (CRPC) and the Indian Penal Code (IPC) will be made only after nationwide consultation.
सीआरपीसी और आईपीसी के अंदर आमूलचूल परिवर्तन करने के लिए देश भर में एक कंसल्टेटिव प्रक्रिया शुरू करनी चाहिए, सबके सजेशन लेने चाहिए। तो सीआरपीसी और आईपीसी के अंदर बहुत समय से बदलाव नहीं हुआ है, इसको करने के लिए हमने आगे बढ़ना चाहिए।
The Home Minister also gave away awards to representatives of police officers for their outstanding contribution. And External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in the run-up to next month's India-Russia bilateral summit between Prime Minister Modi and the Russian President Vladimir Putin. Prime Minister will be the guest of honor at the Eastern Economic Forum, a business forum to advance development of Russia's Far East between the 4th and the 6th of September.
On a visit to Russia to give greater impetus to the strong India-Russia relationship and to finalize details of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visit to Russia. On Wednesday, Jaishankar met his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Moscow. The two leaders discussed regional and international issues of mutual interest. This is his first visit to Russia after assuming charge as External Affairs Minister. The Eastern Economic Forum will be held in Vladivostok, Russia, from the 4th to the 6th of September, in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be the chief guest. Jaishankar and Lavrov reviewed the Prime Minister's visit and preparations for the 20th annual bilateral summit between the two countries. Earlier, the External Affairs Ministers spoke in detail about the abiding relationship between the two countries at a Moscow think tank, the Valdai Discussion Club. He described the Indo-Pacific, a region that has emerged from the changing world dynamics, as a very important place for India and the world. He also pointed out that Pakistan uses terrorism as a part of state policy.
I cannot think of any other country in the world which actually uses terrorism as a diplomatic tool against its neighbor. So it's actually a very unique phenomenon. We have struggled to have normal trade. They wouldn't give us MFN status, although they were members of WTO and GATT. They won't allow connectivity from India to Afghanistan, Afghanistan to India. So if you have a neighbor who would not trade with you normally, who will not allow you connectivity, who thinks that using terrorism as a means of pressurizing you is okay as a policy, this is not a normal neighbor.
In Delhi, Russian Ambassador to India Nikolai Kudashev briefed the media about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Russia. He said it will begin a new chapter in the already close relationship between the two countries. Kudashev said that the two sides will hold extensive discussions on enhancing cooperation in many areas including defense, trade, civil nuclear, energy and hydrocarbons.
So we expect that this highly anticipated meeting between President Putin and Prime Minister Modi will extract new quality of the bilateral special and privileged strategic partnership, taking it definitely to new heights. The primary areas for cooperation have already been identified and include mining, diamond, timber, agriculture, fisheries, and aquaculture. Relevant bilateral agreements are coming. This huge area is extremely rich in natural resources.
He affirmed Russia's strong support for the Parliament's decision to abrogate Article 370 of the Constitution.
Our position is crystal clear and well known to the Indian public. We belong that this decision is a sovereign decision of Indian government. It belongs to the constitutional space of India, thus making it naturally an internal matter of India. And naturally, we will prefer all the issues existing between India and Pakistan to be resolved through dialogue on the basis of Shimla Agreement and Lahore Declaration. If you would compare it to the relevant Indian position, my feeling is that you would come to the conclusion that our positions are almost 100% identical.
The Russian ambassador assured that India and Russia would enter a new dimension of enhanced cooperation during the upcoming summit between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Russian President Vladimir Putin. With inputs from Amit Sahu, Newsnight Desk, DD News.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson on Wednesday unveiled plans to suspend Parliament until October 14, days ahead of the October 31 Brexit deadline. Downing Street said that Johnson had spoken to Queen Elizabeth II to request an end to the current parliamentary session in its second sitting next month, starting, that's September 9. 3 Conservative Party members of the Queen's Privy Council took the formal request to her Scottish residence, and this is on behalf of Johnson. It was then approved, allowing the government to suspend Parliament any time between September 9 and 12 until October 14. Downing Street in a statement said that following the conclusion of the traditional party conference season, the second session of this Parliament will commence at the Queen's speech on Monday, the 14th of October. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been an active promoter of sports and yoga and fitness. Yoga comes to mind, of course, but it goes well beyond that. In a bid to urge people to adopt a more healthy and a fit lifestyle, the Prime Minister will be launching Fit India movement on Thursday. This mass movement will be launched on the occasion of National Sports Day.
को फिट रखना है, देश को फिट बनाना है, हर एक के लिए, बच्चे, बुजुर्ग, युवा, महिला, सबके लिए ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग अभियान होगा.
A fitness enthusiast, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is now focused on improving India's global healthcare and happiness index. To start with, Prime Minister conceptualized the idea of the Fit India movement that will help include physical activities and sports into the daily lives of the citizens. Prime Minister Modi will launch the movement from the capital's Indira Gandhi's Indoor Stadium on Thursday.
I would like to urge every Indian to join this Fit India movement to make India fit. We have this big dream of making India a powerful, a prosperous nation. For that, every Indian must be fit. So the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has visualized the concept of Fit India movement, and I'm very happy that every section of the society are coming forward.
Indian actress Shilpa Shetty also posted a video on social media advocating the Fit India movement. University Grants Commission has asked higher educational institutes to make necessary arrangements to view Prime Minister's address on the launch of the movement. As part of the fitness pledge, UGC has asked everyone to walk at least 10,000 steps and follow it up in their daily routine. Sporting personalities have hailed the initiative. They believe that it will be a game changer for the country.
स्पोर्ट्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और उसके साथ फिटनेस भी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। मतलब आज के टाइम में आप लोगों को देख रहे हो कि एक 81 प्लस एज भी कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है कि लोग वॉक देन लाइफ में फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी फॉर फिटनेस।
खेलों से देखो एक मानसिक स्थिति पे भी आदमी मजबूत होता है। आजकल जो युवा वर्ग हैं वो नशे में हैं, तो उनसे भी अगर आप खेलोगे कूदोगे तो शायद इन चीज़ों से दूर रहोगे।
फिटनेस तो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है प्लेयर के लिए, और सभी लोग के लिए भी फिटनेस बहुत ज़रूरी होता है, जो हेल्थ के लिए भी बहुत फ़ायदा होता है।
I think it's going to take the movement forward. We will look at a healthy nation. We will look at an India which is as it is 65% youth. And if it's a healthy youth, we will have so much of power to do nation building in New India, in the right direction, in a positive way.
In contemporary times of stress and lifestyle diseases, fitness is a key part of wellness and plays an important role in keeping us healthy, preventing diseases and ensuring a better quality of life. Just like yoga has become a way of life, the thrust on fitness is expected to be the catalyst that's required to make it a new India. Tapush Bhattacharya's report, TD News, Delhi.
And that's all we have in this bulletin. Thanks for being with us. Namaskar.
Hello and welcome to In Depth. I'm Tina Jha. Rapid population growth and urbanization has multiplied the demand for energy worldwide. Electricity demand, in fact, is increasing about twice as fast as overall energy use. In the coming decades, the world will need a lot of energy, especially clean energy. To answer this demand, the world's best scientists are trying to create what they are calling a miniature sun on Earth. This is a plasma-based fusion reactor that will cost $25 billion. Called the ITER project, it will be the costliest mega science project on Earth in the 21st century. India is one of the 7 partners in this global collaboration. We've already committed about 17,500 crore rupees. In fact, during his recent trip to France, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the ITER facility, where he commended the joint partnership in the international thermonuclear experimental reactors. Today in In Depth, we tell you all about the ITER project. India's contribution to this global collaboration and the progress it has made so far. Besides, we also look at the need for nuclear energy and the challenges posed by fusion power.